Every year at NAB in Las Vegas, exciting new tools for broadcast and cinema are announced to the world. And if you're like me, you've been following these announcements and checking your bank account every 5 minutes to see if you can afford anything at all. And while there were plenty of new lenses and expensive goodies announced, there were also a few tools that won't break the bank as well. Therefore, here are my top 4 picks for NAB 2017 under $1,000. I'm Matt, and this is Q Time. What started out as simply a program for color correction, DaVinci Resolve continues to innovate and grow into a fully fledged NLE. Last year, they introduced the ability to edit video within the program, and with updates this year, you'll now be able to edit and mix audio as well with up to 60 tracks in real time. This isn't just a half-assed attempt to add audio editing either, with features such as clip time warping without pitch shifting, full automation of parameters including VST plugins as well, and monitoring on up to 16 different set of speakers. It's just insane. And with improvements to color correction features such as face tracking and video editing features as well, including being able to view your undo history and also a new compare timeline feature, the price has also dropped from $999 to $299. This is testing my love for Adobe Premiere Pro big time. My favorite lighting company was releasing more lights this year, which is no surprise, and all of them come under the $1,000 category. The Aputure Amaran Tri-8 LED is a virtually indestructible iPad-sized LED with polycarbonate on the front and aircraft-grade aluminium on the back. There was also a bigger brother to the 120D announced, the 300D, with over twice the output, a 98 CRI rating, and the ability to be used with all the same accessories, including the remote as its smaller brother. This is also expected to come in at under the $1,000 mark. And lastly, something that was announced last year but is finally getting released this year is the LS-C20 Mini Fresnel, coming in at under $200 and allowing focus of the beam from 20 to 80 degrees. And with a CRI rating of 96, I'm actually really keen to get my hands on some of these lights to use as hair lights and potentially for product shots. There's been a big focus on soft lighting for a very long time, but it's important to remember that hard lighting can also be very useful in creating interesting and beautiful imagery when done right. If you're tired of using a camera outside and not being able to see anything on your monitor while you're filming, say aye. Especially if you're using one of the Sony A7 cameras, which limits screen brightness in 4K or slow motion modes, you're most likely just pointing a camera and praying while you're shooting outside. SmallHD have announced a new monitor at NAB called the Focus, and I'm very excited about this one. It's a 5-inch monitor with 2 to 3 times higher brightness than your camera's LCD screen, the ability to load 3D LUTs so you can sort of see what your final image will look like while you're shooting, and can also power your camera with the L series batteries which power the monitor. And the best part about this, it's coming in at $499, which for SmallHD is insane value. They're usually known for making much higher end price range monitors, and they're also a very reputable company as well. Now, even though I love my Adams Ninja Assassin, the 7-inch form factor is just too big and inconvenient when not being used for recording, so this might be a handy substitute to have. Lastly, it's the Sound Devices MixPre 3 and MixPre 6. Now, I currently own the MixPre D, which is just a preamp you can feed back into your camera or other audio recording device. The only problem is most cameras don't have the best audio quality, and also it's just a preamp. It can sometimes feel a bit limiting and also inconvenient as well. However, the new MixPre series is the answer to my calls. It now has onboard recording with high quality preamps and limiter, which is what Sound Devices is known for in the industry. It also still runs on AA batteries, but can be powered these days by L series batteries, as well as USB battery packs as well. Now this is huge for me because the MixPre D is the hungriest device for power I've ever used. And if you want to buy a special wall adapter, it's going to set you back $150 here in Australia. Yeah, nah. Lastly, it also has Bluetooth on board, so you can use an app to control it on your phone, and also could trigger recording from the camera with the button on the device. And for $649 for the MixPre 3 and $899 for the MixPre 6, this is some of the best value we've seen from Sound Devices yet. So just take my money already. And that's it, my top 4 picks for NAB 2017. I hope you enjoyed the episode. Let me know if I missed out on anything else in the comments below, and I'll catch you next time. With features such as clip time warping without pitch shifting, full automation of parameters, including VST plugins as well, audio recording and monitoring up to 16 different set of speakers. Jesus, man.